we'll just go ahead and put the hair up because fudge. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for checking out Sunday Morning Comics. Sunday Morning Comics. Here we go. So, two main topics today. We're going to cut the pull list down a little bit, or just kind of review stuff that I've actually purchased in the last month and see what needs to be plucked away from that. And then also compare some bags and boards. Like I bought a different, well, not boards, but just bags. We're just talking about bags. Size difference in bags. Even though they say they're the same, they're not the same. So, how's it going, everybody? We got JLS Comics in here, NES Master 80, Spectacular Spider Grandpa, Gomez the Comic Collector just showed up, David Riley, Holger Peterson. What's going on, brothers? Oh, thanks, Jesse. I really appreciate that. Say congrats on crossing 600 subs. Yeah, that, escalated quickly. Big thanks to everybody, all the new subscribers. That was so awesome. And those new subscribers who made new videos for the contest, that was, that just kind of blows you away when somebody's like, yeah, man, my first video is going to be for a contest, on your channel. That's awesome. Matilda, what's going on? How's it going? Comically Flawed here. What's going on? Comically Flawed. What's going on, brothers? All right, so like I said, we're gonna cut the pull list down a little bit, kind of review what I bought in the last month. Now I'm just talking about new titles that I bought, not that I read online. I've transitioned a lot of stuff that I read just online because it's easier. But we're talking about actual physical books that I pick up and want in my collection. You know what I'm talking about? Flawed said he's here, but he's still napping. Hey, brother. That rain's gonna get it. It'll make you nappy. It'll make you nappy. Okay, but the bags... Alright. Let's do the bag thing first, because it'll probably go a little quicker. Okay, so... I'm redoing the room. You can't tell because nothing's moved yet. I built things that have to move in here, take things out. It's going to take a while. I wanted it to be done today. Did not happen. Did not. Just wasn't possible. Some things took way longer than they should have. Philly Superman. What's going on, Jay? How's it going, brother? We're going to be doing a talking Trek over on ComicFrontline for Media Madness soon. I think Jesse's maybe in. I don't know. JLS, are you in? With Jay for the end of Star Trek Discovery. Season finale is tonight. Tonight! It's going to be awesome. So, if you guys like Star Trek or just like hearing us ramble about stuff, check that out. It'll be coming soon. J-Rod's here. Did I miss J-Rod? J-Rod Ham. How's it going, brother? Okay, so while I was at the shop this week, right, I bought some more bags and boards. Or maybe it was last week. I don't know. But I was like, I want some different boards because I've been buying, or bags, because I've been buying these, right? That you can't see. For current books. Right? Just normal. You can get these, as the normal. You got to tape them shut. You can get them with the adhesive. I've tried both. They're pretty much the same. What I don't like about these is that they're like, sometimes they're super tight or they're not lined up properly. So the books, like you put them in and it's just got like it like warps the backboard and everything. You got to like maneuver the bag and kind of, I don't know, to get it to fit properly, right? So what I'm saying. And especially if it is an annual or any issue that's larger than normal, these bags are, it's just very difficult. I've got several books, like definitely annuals, even like Monstrous #1. Just, you can't get the book and a board in the same bag. It just does, it's ridiculous. So, I picked up another set this week, just because, and I've already burned through them all, from, like, this is Comic Cares. And it's virgin material. So it was like clear versus these are kind of, as you can see, kind of tinted a little bit. These were super clear. I got examples. I will show you guys. But I wanted to get your feedback on like what bags and boards you use. Don't say Mylar everything. That's unrealistic. We all know that's unrealistic. You Mylar, to me, it would be a goal to transition everything to Mylar, but there are a lot of books in my collection that don't deserve Mylar. You know what I'm saying? So I reserve Mylar for more of like super keys or old books, you know, and things like that. But definitely not a lot of modern books going to be going in Mylar. Oh no, Jesse's behind on the show. Dude, it's been so good. It's been super good these last like 3 or 4 weeks. Oh, craziness. They've explained so much. It's good. Yeah, like Jay said, it's got progressively better. I always use the standard silver. This is comically flawed. I find the current too small without enough border. Standard silver. Huh. Alright. I'm gonna write that down. I got a pen. I got a pad. Hold on. Notes. Comically flawed. Silver. Standard. Alright. We got that down. Checking out what's going on here. Let's see. J. Rod Ham says, I usually get the Silver Age bags in that brand, Justin. More room. Nice. Okay. Nice. See, and that's what I was going for. It was just like, these bags were just super, super, like, tight. I didn't know if it was just that I kept buying bags that were just not cut properly or something, like I was saying. Like, I don't know. I've been dealing with it for a while and just thought it was me. Should have done this show a long time ago. Let's see. Matilda, don't use any. Well, there you go. Do you go all digital? Or you do trades? I don't know. Comically Flawed said, even with those BCW, I find the cut to be off sometimes, pack to pack, and sometimes you'll get a pack of boards and the pack of bags that just don't work together. Yeah, and I think that's what I've run into with these. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's better to order directly from them in some way. Or exactly like what brand is everybody using? Is everybody using BCW? Are you using Comic Care? Like what brand bags and boards do you get? AG Surfer said Silver Age bags with a thumbs up emoji. All right. I don't know where to get them. Matilda don't know where to get them. Plenty of places online. I know you're in Israel, I believe. So I don't know internationally, but you would think there would be distributors in the region, but I just have no clue. I'm sorry. I can't help you out. But I will look it up. Bags and boards in Israel. I will find out. And let you know somehow. NES Master said, has anyone bought top holders? Any suggestions? I've got, are you talking about top loaders? That are just like the thick, like you put the, I don't know. I've got a couple books that have come in those, but it was like they came bagged and boarded and then inside the top loader. I don't know if that's the proper configuration for a top loader, or if that's what you're even talking about there, NES Master 80. BCW, whatever's the cheapest, better grandpa, with you, brother. Now see, I went, this Comic Care, because it was the virgin material up here and not, recycled plastic, they were like $2 more, right? But I was willing to try. We'll show the comparison here. Alright, we got a comparison. So here is cable 150, right? And the BCW current polyurethane comic book bags, 6 7/8 by 10.5, right? And there's no room. It's in there securely. This one fit well for whatever reason, so no issues with this whatsoever. No issues. But you go over to the Comic Care one, and you got a ton of room. Now, this is using BCW backboards, but you can move the book from side to side and have like a little extra room. So it went in there with no problem. you have plenty of extra room for the larger Silver Age, or not even Silver Age, sorry, like annuals and things like that, double-sized issues. Like that Marvel 2-in-1 #1 was kind of like extra sized. It seemed like it was a thick book. But the measurements, see, that's the weird thing. The measurements are the exact same. Protects all comics, 6 7/8 by 10.5. So why are they so much larger if it's the same measurements? That doesn't make any sense to me. Something's wrong somewhere. Somebody's cutting corners to save a little bit of money or something. I don't know. Nice. What are y'all talking about? Whatever. BCW. So pretty much everybody uses a BCW product, it seems. And my light 2s, right? Well, like I said, those are awesome. But E. Gerber, yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. Jesse uses freezer bags. He should. Freezer bags, corrugated cardboard from his Budweiser packs. That's the best kind. It's like thinly pressed, like nothing's going to happen. It's awesome. Old cereal boxes work well, you know? Old cereal boxes. I just put them in there. No bags and boards. I like to get the sugar on them. It makes reading them later more fun. Cereal boxes. See, I had to go buy new boxes this week because you can see, like, I've got books stacked up in, like, other boxes. Don't worry, the Gotham City Sirens is fine. It's just resting there for a minute. I just put it there a little while ago. It's fine. It's not hurt. So, alright, so that was my whole little spiel about bags and boards. So, I guess I'm just going to go, like you said, I'm going to move up to the silver standard size bags for the little bit bigger size. And, yeah, I guess do that. Because I'm going to have to go buy more bags and boards today. I burned through 200 bags and boards yesterday, and I didn't get finished. So, probably need to go buy like 200 more. So many books that need to be rebagged and boarded before they're properly put away. It's a never-ending struggle that we go through. Comically Flawed said he's still researching top loaders. He's still trying to find out exactly which size is best for to accommodate standard silver mylar. Okay, so that is the way you're supposed to do a top loader. Okay. You put it in the bag and board or whatever, and then you put it in the top loader. I get you. Okay, so the ones I do have were done properly. I would assume that's how they were, but like you said, like size, proportion, that's key because you don't want to, like, as you're pushing the book down, cause issues in there. And make sure it will still fit in the box. Yeah, at that point, you can't go with it. You can't have a standard long box. It won't be wide enough. I don't think. It may be. Yeah, I guess I got my top loader book in a box. I guess. It's snug, though. Golden Age top loaders, AG Surfer with magazine box. Nice. Yeah. Joseph Stoner, what's going on, brother? Comically Flawed was hoping to stay away from the magazine boxes. Now, what about the new boxes they have? Have you seen those guys? I guess it's newer boxes BCW has, but they're the hard plastic with the flaps that close, so they're like all stackable. I guess they're more comparable to like short box size, maybe a little bit smaller than that once you put books in it, but it comes with like dividers and things like that. I think they were like $20 to $24, something like that. But those looked interesting. It looked like a clean way for small collections. You would just I would need a lot of them. But it would be a good combination of keeping certain books in those versus what's in normal long boxes and short boxes. So I think that's also a good option at some point. AG Surfer says he uses Heineken boxes. Really? Wait, where did he say that? I lost it. There he goes. I was using Heineken boxes to reinforce comics and graded comics. Nice. You can do it, man. Got you, Matilda. Good job. Let's see. Comically Flawed also suggested that if you buy the pre-made BCW combos, then they may actually fit better together. So that's an option. Yeah, top loaders will fit in a standard box. I have one in a box somewhere that I could show you. Crap, where is it? It's in a Thor box. Which one's the Thor boxes? I gotta remember. Let's see. I think I'm gonna look real quick because I want to show you guys. If I have one to show you guys, because I think I do. What's in Daredevil? Not Thor. Okay. Let's find top loader scavenger hunt, everybody. Top loader scavenger hunt. Here we go. Here we go. Oh gosh. Watch out, dogs. Alright, 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 alright. I think it's in no, it's not in this one. Where are you, Thor? Where are you, Thor? Are you in the X-Men box? Nope, you're not in the X-Men box. Thor's in the Generations box, isn't Thor? Thor's in the Generations box. This is a DC box. Mixed. Oh no. See, we have too much stuff going on. That's the issue. I had these labeled also, so let's see. Yep, okay, we found a Thor. It's in the other Thor box. It's not in this box. Hold on. Nope. I'm gonna find it. We're gonna find it. Like I was saying, it's a scavenger hunt. It do has legs. I know. I decided it was a decision. It's only because I had to go to the store before the show. So otherwise, pants. What's in this box? Oh God. See, the reorganization of a comic room is horrible to do. What is in this bag? Not anything we need. There's so much room in this box, it's not being utilized. And this one. Okay, it's not in either of these two. Where's the other Thor box? This wasn't it. We looked at it. Right? Yeah. No. No. I think that was just all like Secret Wars. Secret Wars! Plumber's Crack. No, I'm not. I'm looking for one book, man. I'm looking for one book. Where could it be? Where could it be? Move the trades. See, I did a good job. No. Do you want some Jenny Frizzets? Jenny Frizzets. Man. No. It's in a short box. That's all I know, is that it's in a short box. Somewhere. We can start bidding on things in the room. No? Okay, well, you gotta keep going higher than that. Yeah. Comic Flood said it's like him months ago hunting for a ballistic misplaced. See, that's what happened with books, man. They just go crazy. Where is it? We looked through this. This wasn't it. I don't think it's in the X-Men blue box. Oh, it is. Alright. Now I gotta find it. Hold on. See, I hid my Thors from myself. And not a good way. Where are you, Jane? Oh. Daredevil 18 right there. Oh, don't tell me I was wrong. Was I wrong? Man, Iron Galactus is here. What's up, brother? The STS guys. What's up? Fold. Did it ever get up to anything? I don't think so. $10 for his pants. Okay. Alright, so not in that one. Let's continue. I'm sure you can't even hear me, but let's continue the search, right? Continue the search. I fear I put it in some other place to keep it safe. Man. What was that? Batman 24. Batman 24? We'll start the bidding at... No, I'm just playing. Alright. Not in that box. It might be... It might be. Hold on. I don't know where it is. That was an adventure that didn't work. So we're just going to give up. I'll show it next week. How about that? I'll show it next week. Getting the workout. I know, man. It's crazy. Alright. I'm just done. You got this shirt in platinum. It's a very Thor subject. He can't find what he's looking for. Thanks, Happy Boxing. How's it going, brother? How is it going? Man. We got Havoc and Wolverine. Yeah, Meltdown. Meltdown. Is it 2? Meltdown 2? Is that a 2 or a Z? I guess it's a 2. Meltdown 2. Yeah, Volume 2. Okay. Epic Comics. What? Oh, it's Walt and Louise Simonson. That's why I grabbed this. Uh-oh. There's a Hot Metal 6 variant that just went live. What we got? Metal 6. And we have a whole month to wait for that. We get a one shot in a couple weeks, and then a couple weeks after that we get it. We aim to help, Matilda. We aim to help. And I saw Nikki. I don't know who Nikki is. I'm glad I could help you out there. Alright, well that was a fail. But I think I have it with... Just because it was in a top loader and I really like the book, I think I have it in one of those boxes with like Cap, 100, and Deadpool. So it's in a box, and I could go through. It's gonna take forever, but whatever. We're redoing the room anyway. I was about to tear this apart. It all works out. Oh, the rapper, like Nicki Minaj. Thanks for the comparison. I think I'm gonna take that as a very high compliment. Whatever happened to Havoc? Yeah, whatever happened to Havoc? Jay, where's Havoc? I haven't seen Havoc. I think... Where was he? He was on Uncanny Avengers for a while. Then he was on the X Factor team for a minute. I don't know. Where did Havoc go? We don't know where Havoc went. He disappeared. Alright. Second half of the show. Or you can vote and we can just rearrange the room all day. We can just do a continuous live stream for the next hour. I'm just gonna rearrange the room. Answer questions. Those are your options. I should do that. That was if you go way back on the channel. There's a video of me putting up the wall art Batman. It's like one of those fat heads basically, but it's like comic book heroes and stuff, and it's huge. It was like 10 foot by 3 or 4 feet, something like that. It was huge. And I did a video, right? I did a whole, that was probably my best video I ever did. And I don't think anybody's watched it. It's awesome. But I recorded an intro, talked about it, and then I recorded the actual whole time. It was like 40 minutes. It took me 40 minutes to put the thing up. And I was up on a ladder, and I was just talking the whole time. Talking. Just talking for 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? While I put this up to a camera. And then, so I get done putting that up and realize that the mic wasn't plugged in. So, then I recorded the outro and put it all together, but the 40-minute segment where I where I was putting that thing up, man, I just had to condense it down to a few minutes. I just turned the speed up on it, so it's me just you can get a whole bunch of butt shots in that one too, but because I'm up on a ladder a lot, but it's just me talking, but I put music over the top of it, so it was cool. And then I put all that together, so like I said, that was my best video ever because I had to actually do stuff to make it work. 10 out of 10 would watch. Nah, Rag, we started late, brother. We started way late today. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was on Uncanny Avengers. I don't know where he got like that. 10 out of 10 would watch. You. Today we're talking about X-Men 15. X-Men Gold 15. Did that work for you? Poor man's comics. Ooh, Holger Peterson with the info about Havoc. He said, at the end of Avengers versus Inhumans, or Inhumans versus X-Men, whichever way, whatever team you want to put first there, Havoc teleported away with Emma Frost. And have we seen him since? He's not in Cable. I know that. So he's not in Red. He wasn't in Resurrection. I haven't seen him in Gold. Has he shown up in Blue or X-Fact? Wait, what's the other one? We got Weapon X, which I don't think he would be in that one. I don't know why he would show up in Blue. So I think he's just on the shelf. Like he's just doing something somewhere right now. Let's play all your books upside down. Alright, so I was looking through. I went back, guys, right? I went back and just looked at the books I bought in the last month, right? Like I went to comicbook.com, plug, and just went back. The most recent 4 new comic book day lists that I'd put up on there, and just went through and picked out all the books, all the titles that I'd actually purchased, minus one that I'll add to the list right now, because I just thought of it. Whatever. Alright, so that's on the list. Okay. So I went through, and it was really, really weird. It was really strange. Now, there may be some books that didn't come out in that 4-week period that are on it, but I just went back 4 weeks, right? And it worked out that I had 11 from DC and 11 from Marvel. And only just very few, very minimal independent books that I'd actually picked up physical copies. Now, again, like I'm saying, this is books that I pick up physically versus stuff I just read digitally. Now, it's like I said, I'm trying to get in that mindset to where I'm only actually buying books that I want in my collection for physical copies anyway. You know what I'm saying? You still got to get them online, but you save a little bit, you get on tax and stuff like that. But that was the whole point, was cut down to what I'm actually bringing in. Like the collection's growing like too fast, right? And it needs to be more focused on completing collections versus just reading new stuff that I can get digitally. So I hope no one from my comic shop is watching this. They will probably be very upset that I'm even saying this, though they know I still buy a ton of back issues and stuff from them, so it's all good. Oh man, the Havoc verse is coming. We're gonna have Havoc covers. Havoc. You're gonna be Havoc. Like everybody's gonna be Havoc. That's it. That's a new verb, everybody. Havoc. You're welcome. Done that a few times. Is X-Men Gold still your favorite? Versus X-Men Blue or Red? Ooh, that's a good question. I really liked the first like 20 pages or so of Red. Really like that. The end, I wasn't like as pumped for, just the way it was done. Kind of saw it coming very easily. But maybe, Tom Taylor, though, I do have faith in him. So after one issue, Cable's still my favorite, but just because Cable's fun. Like you can just have fun with that book. You don't have to take it as seriously because he's got Dupe on the team, man. It's a fun X-Men book, but it's still like Cable trying to be serious, you know what I'm saying? I like Gold. I like the direction it's going. I'm kind of excited to try Blue again in an issue or two or whatever when the team changes. I wanted to try X-Men Blue again. And there I go. Adding books to the pull list. We're adding books, man. Adding books. I'll try it digitally. We'll say that. I'll try it digitally. First. Bro, what? Havoc. Sounds like Scott's kid. X-Men Chartreuse. X-Men Teal. X-Men... What are, like, just name furniture colors or carpet colors. That's what they should go to. They should start naming... ridiculousness. I mean, blue and gold we were cool with. Now we have red. We're gonna have, like... I mean, we had Prime. It's Prime. There's no Prime color. Prime can be any color. Honey Badgerverse. That could be coming. Like, I could definitely see them doing Honey Badger variants of just Honey Badger variant covers, because like Honey Badger, like her jacket and everything, basically like Wolverine's face, so they could just like change it and have her in different costumes. That would actually be kind of cool. So that's actually a good idea, Spider Grandpa. Spectacular Spider Grandpa. Magneto, like it's because Magneto. Yeah. Magenta. Sorry, what was I thinking? Magenta. There's so many words. All right. So yeah, like I said, 11 books that I picked up from DC, which is kind of double because a couple of them come out twice a month. So, I guess DC's kind of got the edge there. Weird. But, what could I cut out from what I picked up? Let's go through the 11 books. So, it's really like 13 or 15. Somewhere in there. Of DC that I picked up last month, right? In the last 4 weeks. We got Batman, White Knight. Those two are staying. They're not going anywhere. I'm going to be picking up Batman. And White Knight's a mini, so there's no point in cutting that one off. Then there was Damage, #1. That was not... I didn't like that. I mean, I might read issue #2 online. Did it already come out and I just didn't get it? I don't think it did. But I might read issue #2 online, but... Excuse me. I am not picking that book up in physical copy anymore. Just can't do it. Was not a favorite of mine. I see what they were trying to do and how they're kind of trying to differentiate that character from the character we all compared him to. So, I don't know. It was alright. Like I said, I didn't have any problem with the writing of the book. I didn't have any problem with the art of the book. It just wasn't for me. Like, I think we're going to have a couple books on this list that just wasn't something I wanted. But I gave it a try, and that's all you can do. That's what we do as comic book readers, is we see new books come out, and we might be interested and grab it and pick it up, and who knows? Maybe it's one of our favorite characters now, and we have to get every issue. Or that was just a single issue now we have in our collection that we were like, crap, I shouldn't have ever picked that up. So what happens? That's what happens. Yep, Damage is gone. Damage. Let's go up here and edit the listo. Damage. Remove old. Alright, next up. This book is also... you guys let me know if anybody's reading this. Jay's probably reading this if he's still with us. He may not be with us. I think he had to go to church. Green Lanterns. Now this is the Jessica Cruz... forgot the other guy's name. Oh well. You know who I'm talking about. It's the 2 Green Lanterns that are on Earth and who are sharing the power battery and whatever. Now this one, I read the first 3 trades. I picked those up recently. And they were okay. They weren't like, I wasn't like, yeah, this is awesome. They were okay. And then I picked up like the 38, 39, 37, whatever, like the first appearance of Red Tide stuff. And read those. They were okay. It's like a Tide commercial, I guess. Yes, Baz. Sorry. Simon Baz. He was also on Justice League America. That was actually when that started out. David Fincher was doing it. Man, that book was so cool at the beginning. To me, anyway. New 52, Justice League of America. Yep, Simon Baz. Yeah, so Green Lanterns. Keep it or drop it? Yeah, book has dropped lately. Yeah, man, it was just like, it wasn't... I think we're dropping it. It's gone. Delete. You've been deleted. Spectacular Spider Grandpa agrees. Alright, I mean, we're cutting through DC like crazy, guys. Alright. Now, the end of DC, be thinking about this. Any books that I don't mention from DC that you think I should read, at the end of the DC section, we'll do that, and at the end of the Marvel section, we'll do that too. Because I would definitely love to hear like what you guys are really, really enjoying that I'm not even picking up, you know? Alright, next up we got Action. Action and Detective are next. They're staying. I mean, it's Action and Detective. I'm riding those out. Especially with Brett Booth doing some art on Action right now. So that's, to me, that's really cool. I like seeing him getting to be on like a main book for a while. At least up until, 1000 when it's all, when we're going to take a break and everything's switching over. Now, I didn't hear who is actually going to be doing the art for Superman in Action once Brian Michael Bendis takes over, or even who's doing the art for his miniseries Man of Steel. So, does anybody know? Yeah, man. Delete. Obsolete. Delete. It's a 32-page poop. The Woken Collector. That's right. I will not be blinded by the propaganda of the ads. Alright, next up, Doomsday Clock. That's staying. It's not even like something you have to think about. It's coming out every other month. It's not going to finish until next year sometime. So, Doomsday Clock stays as just a random $5 drop in the bucket. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Next up, though, is Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. Watching a bird outside. Hello, bird. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, right? So, this one I want to keep. It's Hal. It's the Corps. It's what I've enjoyed it a little bit more, especially like I said in the last couple months. I've really gotten like more interested or a little bit more hyped for the Green Lantern stuff as I went back and picked up a whole bunch of like Darkest Night and Brightest Day stuff. So it's just, and Rebirth. Man, what all did I pick up? I picked up a whole bunch of Green Lantern stuff recently. It was nuts. Okay, Superman is going to be Reyes, and Action is going to stay with Gleason. All about comics. What's going on, brother? Alright, so we know. Matilda reads Alias. Nice. Alias is good. The Bendis first one? Yeah. Mr. Unknown Comics guy said, Silencer? Question mark? No? My bad. Yeah. We're sticking, keeping Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern Corps. No question about that. That's staying. I did not pick up Silencer. I didn't, I don't know. I haven't even really heard any reviews of it. I haven't listened to anybody talk about it, so it was John Romita Jr. art, so, or it looked like it anyway, so I didn't even pick it up. Not that I have anything against his books, but I don't know what is she? I think I read the preview for it a few weeks ago or something, and it didn't speak to me. See, All About Comics said, oddly, I just picked up the first appearance of Kyle Rayner yesterday. LOL. Nice. Mr. Unknown Comic Guy. Nice. Yes, I picked that up recently too. That Kyle, and I got like his first appearance in The Suit. So just like 2 issues later. So yeah, key books you can get that are cheap. Like those books you can get in great condition for next to nothing comparatively at your local shops, because more than likely they still have a couple. And they are in good condition. She is silent but deadly. So like Orphan. Or is she like the Punisher? Okay. She. Alright. Mr. Unknown Comics guy said, Silencer. She is a female Punisher. ... It's not great. Nice. All About Comics grabbed Green Lantern Volume 2, 48 through 51 in a set they had. Nice, man. That's a good pickup, getting all those books at one time. Holger Peterson really liked Silencer #1. That's cool. Like I said, I just didn't even pick it up, so I didn't have an opinion about it. Now, a book that I did read that, man, I did not enjoy. So this one's getting deleted as we say the name. Say the name. Raven, Daughter of Darkness or whatever. Oh my gosh, dumpster fire. That was just not aimed at me in any way, shape, or form. That didn't feel like Raven to me, or the character of Raven that I have in my mind. I don't know. It just did not seem like Raven at this point. I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't like the art. I didn't like it. Lady Avenger, we're still going for a minute, so you're good. You're good. We still got some stuff. You missed like me, like being up, running around, like trying to find books and destroying like my boxes and stuff. But that was all really you missed. We talked about bags. Let's see. Matilda said, "There's a chick Punisher?" Yeah. Silencer from DC Comics. Yes. And let's see. David Riley said, "Might try out the Triffics." Yeah, I think that'll be cool. That might, I'm gonna try it out. Sideways is the one I'm looking forward to, mainly because I really like Kenneth Rockford's art. So I think it's just gonna be cool seeing him draw that character, especially after seeing him draw like Ultimates and things like that over at Marvel. Mr. Unknown Comics guy said, "Just looking for new characters. Not bad. Just seemed tired." I can understand that. I mean, it's one issue, so we'll see what happens after that. Stop, dog. Let's see. T-Man said, "That's what my grandma thinks when we're in church. Silent but deadly. But she is not." All About Comics agreed on Raven. Alright. Another book that is purged from DC that I couldn't stick with any longer. It was the pace with it, what they were doing with it. It's a book that'll be great to read in trade, maybe. But to wait for this story, that is Wildstorm. Wildstorm is gone. So I will probably pick it up in trade later, or I may continue reading it digitally. But I'm not buying it physically anymore. I don't think Jim Lee's doing the B covers anymore either, so that was one thing that made me want to get it. Okay, that's all the DC. So we cut DC down to like seven. So, alright guys, you tell me now. Suggestions. What am I not buying at DC that you think is worth picking up? What would you recommend of anything that we've already talked about? We got Batman, Batman White Knight, Dark Knight's Metal, Action, Detective, Doomsday, and Hal. That's it. That's all I'm getting. That's all I'm physically picking up from DC. What other books from DC do you suggest that I actually pick up? Yeah, Holger said the art in Wildstorm is great, but the story is so lame. And see, I'm with you, man. I really think that it'll read better in trade. I think it'll read better in trade. I don't know. It's all. I don't know. It just seems like it'll read better at one sitting versus, every 5 weeks getting the issue and it barely progressing. Any DC suggestions? No? If not, we'll move on to Marvel. So you can vote to move on. Give it a second. We'll go through Marvel a little bit faster, guys. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Everybody on a Sunday. So we did start a little late. Also, we're gonna get the schedule back up on the channel soon, so we'll have at least 3 days a week of videos. Hoping for 4. We'll set it at 3, so 3 new videos a week, plus maybe a bonus 4th every week, starting this week. Yeah, man, there's some birds chilling. I got the window open. It feels nice, man. It's in like the 60s, or it feels like the 60s anyway. I don't know. It feels great compared to as cold as it's been and everything. Even though it's like rainy and overcast, it still feels great outside today. So, just chilling with the window open. Oh my god. Not this comment, the next comment. But Spectacular Spider Grandpa said, Suicide Squad maybe? What is left? Super Sons? So Super Sons I was reading, but I just fell off that book. So that was in the initial cut. And maybe I'll go back and read it in trade or something like that. But I don't know. I just wasn't digging it as much. So I dropped that one. Suicide Squad though, I'll give that one a try if you think it's worth it. That's no problem. We can pick that up. See what's going on with Suicide Squad. Catrin, how's it going, Catrin? Yeah, man, we're cutting down the pull list. We went from 11 to 7 DC titles. We just got one suggestion, and so we're gonna go with that. Let's see. All About Comics said best read of the week for me was Alien Toilet Monster. I don't even know what that is, man. I don't even know what that is. Alien Toilet Monster. It sounds so ridiculous that it's real. You know? It's one of those things. Mr. Unknown Comics guy said, couldn't possibly make it a suggestion. My pull list is pared way down. The Flying Dutchman delivers my books. So they are few and far between. Nice, man. Nice. That's right. Everybody's going to check out that Alien Toilet Monster. Alien Toilet Monster. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Alright, let's move on to Marvel. Moving on to Marvel. Alright, so we could just put a couple books up here. Hold on. Cut. Move. Alright, here we go. First off, we'll just start with Avengers. I'm keeping Avengers. I want to read this No Surrender storyline. So I've been kind of enjoying it. As far, I don't know. I think it's good. I'm not calling it an event, even though it's definitely an event. Though it may not affect books outside of it. It seems like an event. But it's a cool story anyway, so I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna stick with Avengers. Let's see, Iron Galactus says that he wishes he could cut the pull list, but he has to maintain 10 books minimum for the Midtown Comix requirement. He orders from Midtown. All right, that's cool. No, and not, you know, if you're at that, then yeah, I'm with you. I was well above that. I was more than double your required number, so maybe I can cut down to near that. But I doubt it. So we'll see. Because we're gonna change the hauls up, everybody, on like our Wednesday hauls. As I'm gonna be getting smaller and smaller amounts of physical copies and reading digitally, we're gonna change it up a bit. So that's coming. No worries. David Riley said that as long as Brian Michael Bendis is on Action and he's going to be on Action and Detective. That's crazy. He's doing Batman and Superman. As long as he is on Action and Superman, they'll probably cross over more. I would agree with that. Unless he's just going to tell two completely different stories and have them focus on different things. Because I think one's going to focus more on stuff at the Daily Planet, and then one may be more of like a high-flying Superman adventure stuff. So I'm not exactly sure, but that kind of sounds like how it was going to go. Captain Figure says, I'm adding X-Men Red to my pools, but almost all of my Marvel books were canceled by Marvel or their creative teams disappointed me. I can hear you on that. Yeah, X-Men Red. Yeah, we talked about that. No, we haven't talked about that yet. We talked about that earlier? I don't remember. X-Men Red is good. Somebody asked about X-Men books. That's what it was. How many X-Men titles are you picking up? 4. Let's go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Maybe 4. 4. I'm getting 4. Yeah. Yeah. Action is more Daily Planet. Oh, All About Comics is talking about Alien Toilet Monster. He said the title sounds silly, but it was a cool book if if Blade Runner and Saga had a baby. Nice. Holger Peterson liked X-Men Gold 21. Yeah. He said the art was surprisingly good. Nice. And he said it was surprisingly good, and the art. Silver Age Dave, what's going on, Silver Age Dave? How's it going, brother? And both will be going back to monthly status, so that means they're also going to kick it up $1. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It's not a bad deal. It's not a bad deal. I'm going to stay with those books for a while, especially like Action. I was probably going to drop at 100 or 1,000. Yeah, at 100. I'm just going to quit when I get 100. So I was gonna ride it up till 1,000 and then cut it then. But now with the Brian McElbenda stuff and whatever else, I want to check that out and at least see what's happening there. So I'll definitely be picking those up. It is good though. We get a 3 or 4 month break on Superman books, other than the miniseries. So we'll see what's going on with that. Okay, so staying with Avengers, we're going through Marvel. Staying with Avengers. At some point, I don't know. See, Avengers is one of those books where I'm enjoying picking it up because of the storyline, but I could very easily just drop it to digital and only read it that way, since it's a weekly book. So we'll just put a question mark on that. We'll pick up the next issue and decide. We'll put a pin in that one. Put a pin in that one. Alright, Daredevil, sticking with Daredevil. No questions. Don't even need to talk about it. Don't even need to talk about it. Thor, staying with Thor. No talking about it. Alright, X-Men Gold. X-Men Gold, like Holger said, I've enjoyed this one more. I know if you've been through the halls with me and everything, this book, especially the first 10 issues with all the X titles, I just couldn't get comfortable with any of them. I was kind of shifting back and forth, what I was getting, what I was dropping, stuff like that. But Gold kind of Gold kind of came into its own. I want to say I don't know, maybe around issue 15. Maybe it was. No, it was okay, we'll say around 16. We'll say around 16 because it was after the Mojo World stuff. So I started to enjoy it a little bit more and have been back on it. So I'm going to stay with Gold. Staying with Cable because I don't know how long it's going to last realistically. I know sales of it are not great. Not even trying to joke around with you guys. That book's probably on the cutting block if Cable wasn't in the Deadpool movie. So it may run up to that and then change over to an X-Force book, which is kind of what I see happening. Rogue and Gambit, picking that up. I'm pretty sure that's a miniseries. X-Men Red, staying with that one. There's not a lot of Marvel that I'm cutting apparently here. Marvel 2-in-1, I'm staying with that one. Oh, Phoenix Resurrection is over. We can take the book off. Okay, now here we get to a book that I'm questioning what I want to do with, right? Thanos. I don't know. I think the Cosmic Ghost Rider stuff from the last few issues, especially issue 15 with the reveal of Cosmic Ghost Rider, I think that just kind of burned me out on that story. It's kind of fun though, but I don't know. I'll stick with it probably for another issue, and then it'll go away. You know what's really, really surprising about this is I've only got one Spider title on this list, and it's being cut because it was Renew Your Vows, which after the creative change on that one just super disappointed me. I was not happy with that book after that. Yeah, alright, good deal. That book I forgot was coming out. No, I didn't. Catherine Figure says that she's getting Domino because Gail Simone. Yes, that is a good reason. Domino because Gail Simone. That is it. I'm excited for that too. I'm definitely going to pick it up. I think it's actually listed now as an ongoing series, so we'll see how long it goes. I think it'll be a mini at some point. Maybe go 12. Holger Peterson said... We'll go back up. Spectacular Spatter Grandpa said, Domino is getting a book. Keep Thanos. Okay, we're keeping Thanos. It's staying on there. It's no book. And yes, Domino is getting a book. Yeah, Gail Simone's coming back to write it. When does that come out? March? April? Something like that? Not too far along. Holger Peterson said that I am not a fan of Donny Cates on Thanos. Yeah, it changed from the Jeff Lemire run, which I actually liked at the beginning. That was really cool. This one, the tone's changed a bit, but I'm going to give it at least one more issue. At least one more issue. You know they're going to keep that book going with the movie coming. So there's like two books on this list that I could see after their movies come out that maybe they don't last too much longer after that. I don't know. Maybe they wrap that character into something else. It just depends on what happens with sales around the time of the movies for those couple of titles. So we'll see. Yeah. So not long. Okay. So that's really all Marvel that I'm picking up. And I only what do we cut down? 1, 2, 4. Alright, so we cut out 2. So we got 9. Cut down to 9 Marvel books. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Alright. 9. We could realistically say 8. So we could say 7 DC, and 8 Marvel. Let's see. And as far as independents go, I did not pick up that many at all, guys. I did not pick up that many at all this month in physical form. I read several online. One that I did grab, though, Ice Cream Man. That one was awesome. I really enjoyed that. To me, it felt like a throwback throwback X-Files episode. I could really have seen that, especially like the first couple seasons of X-Files. They would have totally made that story, and it would have been awesome. So that one I enjoyed. I don't know if there's going to be an issue 2 or if that was just a one-shot. I think the reaction to it, though, they should do an issue 2 if they haven't already. Oh, crap. I did pick up Old Man Hawkeye. How is that not on the list? How is that not on the list? I did grab that. I forgot. Thank you, Catherine Figures, for reminding me of that book. How did I miss that? Overlooked it. Yeah, definitely. I got that first issue, and I thought it was cool. Just to, like, see... I mean, we're getting that backstory of leading up to Old Man Logan. So, it's really cool to see, especially, like, Hawkeye trying to connect with his daughter and stuff like that before he goes out on what will probably more than likely be his last mission type thing. So, I thought that was cool. Good book. Thanks for the reminder. Okay, and then the other one, which I picked up Star Trek Discovery. That first issue was horrible, so that's gone. I did not even pick up issue 2. I don't know if it came out or not. It was rough. Don't buy that book. Even if you like Star Trek, don't buy that book. And then the other one I picked up was one this week that I haven't read yet. Was that Deja Thoris? I don't know how you pronounce it. Deja Thoris? I don't know. The John Carter of Mars female character. So her book that came out this week, I picked that up just to kind of read it. Like I said, I enjoyed the movie. It wasn't that bad, but it hasn't made me. I think I picked up. I did a bad thing of picked up John Carter like the end or something like that. It was like, why did I picked up like the end story, not read any of the previous stuff, so it didn't really work that well for me. Jay talking about the Star Trek book said that number 2 is out and is just as bad as number 1. Yeah, dude. That was not good. That was not... It shouldn't even be called Star Trek Discovery. Coffin Comics La Muerta. Nice. Catherine got the Cho cover for Deja Thoris. Because, wow. I didn't even see that one. I'll look it up after this. Let's write that down, too. Cho Thoris. That's how I remember things. 2 words. As anybody, Rag asked if anybody is feeling the Domino number 1 J. Scott Campbell cover. I mean, I'm sure we're... I don't know. I haven't seen it. Gamma Comics is here. What's going on with Gamma Comics? Man. Yeah, I haven't seen that Domino cover. Meat and potatoes. Oh, man. Yeah, lunch. We got to think about lunch here, everybody. Actually, I have to go to a birthday party here in a little while. Birthday party on a Sunday. Yeah, alright. So those books maybe will stay. Like I said, I don't remember if Ice Cream Man is gonna get a second issue or not. So we'll just keep it there. Alright. So we cut out a good number of books. A few anyway. A few. We're still at a total physical copy books at... We went from what were we at? We're 22, 20, we were at 24, now we're at wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm trying to decide on a book, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to decide. It's tough. It's tough to cut the pull. It's tough. So we were at like 24? No, we were at 25, right? And we got it down to 18? That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. But it's really more than that. But like you said, action and detective and everything are going to go back, or at least the action stuff is going to go back to monthly. So that'll cut out 1 DC book realistically each month. Doomsday Clock doesn't really count. White Knight's going to end. So that really puts me at, if you don't count miniseries or things of that sort, Metal's there too, that's about to end. I'm only getting Hal, Action, Detective, and Batman. Like, I was getting Titans, but I guess I should have put that on there. But Brett Booth moved off of Titans, so I dropped that book. It just wasn't that awesome. I may jump back into Flash because of the Flash Wars that are coming up. I definitely want to read that story. So that's something to think about if you're a Flash fan. Maybe you haven't been reading Flash, but he's got Flash War. It's Flash Wars or Flash War coming out later. I think it's like the summer event for the Flash, so that was really cool. It kind of kicked off in the annual that came out last week. Silver Age Dave is living the comic book dream. As you should, good sir. As you should. So yeah. Alright, so we have updates for stuff, like I said, going on here. This is all going to change. Still trying to get it done. Way more involved than I thought. Now I need to figure out like light hangers. I got new lights that should get rid of glare while we're doing videos. But I got to figure out how I want to mount those and light them properly. So yeah, it's a lot of things to think about that has caused this process to go from I thought I would be done yesterday to like 20% done. Maybe we'll say like 20%. Karen said that Teen Titans is better than Titans right now for sure. Well, because Starfire's in Teen Titans, right? Was she in Titans? I can't remember. I don't know, Rag. I haven't seen it. Let me see if I can find it. Domino. Let's just see if we can find it. Domino. J. Scott Campbell cover. Look it up on my phone. No, not Dominoes. This one? Anybody see that? Is it just like super weird glare? Alright. So, yeah. I don't know, it didn't look bad. Okay. Okay, that's what I thought, Catherine. That's what I thought. Alright, so what do y'all think about that J. Scott Campbell cover? I don't know if you could really see it. I'm trying to see if you guys could see it now. You probably no. It's just super glary. Catherine hasn't seen that cover yet. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't bad. For what it'll probably cost, I probably won't get it just because if it's I don't know, if it's a normal non like super rare or super high ratio or low ratio, if it's a super low ratio book, then no, I probably will not get it. Especially for my shop because it'll probably be jacked up. Show again, man. You don't tell me what to do. See if I can find a better picture. Yeah. There we go. Still kind of glary or blurry, but you get a better idea. You get a better idea. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Catherine. She said not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's a decent looking cover, but I don't know if it'll be worth what it might be, what price people might want for it. You know what I'm saying? I think the regular cover will probably be fine. There'll probably be some like event cover venomized variant or something too. So, Iron Galactus asks if I'm getting the Thor 705 Art Germ or Virgin variant. No, not right now. I don't have it ordered or anything. I have a few copies of the Art Germ like the regular Art Germ variant ordered. The Virgin I haven't. I need to just pull the trigger and go up to the shop and order that today. I don't know if ordering's closed. I doubt it. I think if they get one, I'll just get it. Karen says she'll probably just go with whatever the best cover is at her shop. I'm with you. Sometimes that's just what I do most of the time. I don't order books ahead of time mostly. But like I said, I did order ahead of time that Art Germ 705 Thor because it's just really, really beautiful cover. I thought it was great. I wish. Holy junk. Have y'all seen the Supergirl, was it 19 cover? That one, it looks like he's got her in like the Supergirl outfit from like the animated series. So like the white t-shirt. That was cool. I thought that was really cool. So I'm excited to get that one. Is it coming out this week or next week? So, yeah. Good stuff. All right, guys. We're over an hour, well over an hour. So I'll go ahead and wrap it up. I really appreciate everybody checking out the show today. I had a lot of fun chatting with everybody. I've mentioned all your names. I could go back through it again, but it would be a disservice to somebody that I wouldn't mention. So thanks everybody so much for showing up. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for the suggestion and everybody what they talked about with bags and boards and things like that. You know, indulging me as I tried to look for a book that I couldn't find. But I will show that book and the top loader that we were all talking about next Sunday on Next Sunday Morning Comics. I will find it as I reorganize this room. Like I said, also the schedule will be 3 videos a week, pushing to get to 4 videos a week, but definitely 3 starting this week. My nose itches. Okay, so good stuff coming. Really appreciate everybody watching the channel and checking out this show on Sunday morning. I hope everybody has a great Sunday. Hope you're able to pick up all the books that you want to pick up this week. New comic book list will be up tomorrow on comicbook.com. Check us out Thursday, JLS Comics. Thursday's ComiConversation at 8:30. Edwin's got his show on Strictly Comics on Friday at 8:30. Freestyle Friday. He doesn't rap. It threw me off with that title. I was like, oh, cool, Freestyle Friday. He's going to be on here rapping and stuff. No, he's not rapping. So I was mildly disappointed. But it's okay. The shows have been good. It's okay. There's no rapping. Whatever. Our good buddies over at ComicFrontline, of course, they have Frontline Live every Tuesday at about 10ish. And Catrin and our good buddy Larry over at Rebel Comics. Show's been going long, guys. But Catrin and Rebel, or is it Rebel Cat? I think their show is Thursday nights after JLS Comics over on Rebel's channel. So definitely check that out. They had their first episode this week that was a lot of fun. They went through like their top 10 female characters, female like wifeys, I think was the title. So it was really, really cool. That was a lot of fun. The chat was a lot of fun. So I hope they continue to do that, and I hope it's, you know, a lot of fun for them to make that show. So, all right, everybody, have a good week. I'll be back soon. Thanks so much for watching. We will move them out.